Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So after the today's CPI data, it's just getting worse. So the CPI data is 9.1% and the expectation was 8.8, so it's much higher and the market turned to red. My name is Majdan Klev from CorionX and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. So, guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Subscribing to the channel is quite important than the YouTube algorithm just showing this video to others, and that we are just onboarding more people in crypto. So appreciate smashing those like, and if you're subscribing to the channel, push the bell notification all. So thank you for smashing those like, and let's dive into it. Let's go and first check out our favorite bubble charts. Let's see what's happening out there. Yes, I think Bitcoin is just a little bit up 0%. Ethereum is up 2.8% because yesterday the price, the crypto asset prices started to plummeting down, and now we see few altcoins in green, especially Aave, Curve, CVX, DCR, Arweave, Hex, Avalanche, OKB, and DCR, and Quant. So good to see, but few altcoins are correcting. So let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. So it is at 15. Yesterday it was at 16, and after 2 months of being in the extreme fear zone around 10, the index started to break out and reached as high as 24, but the index came back down, and now we are back in the 15 zone, and if the fear will continue, then we might getting back to 10. And this fearness on the market is just lasting since November last year, and somewhere and someday the greediness will come back and we will see investors pouring in money in crypto, but maybe we should wait months, several months for that. So guys, let's go and check out our first indicator. This is from Glassnode. Capitulation ongoing, but markets not at the bottom yet. Okay, so we are capitulating, but haven't reached a bottom. So a Glassnode analyst wrote that the bear market still requires an element of duration, as long-term hodlers who tend to have greater confidence in Bitcoin as a technology increasingly bear the greatest unrealized losses. For a bear market to reach an ultimate floor, the share of coin held at a loss should transfer primarily to those who are the least sensitive to price and with the highest conviction. So guys, are you here with the highest conviction? If not, that you should learn something, because those who have highest convictions will survive this bear shittiness. Okay, so long-term hodlers had over 34% of the Bitcoin supply that was in unrealized loss. Currently, short-term hodlers are holding 16% of the coins in loss, while long-term hodlers are holding 28.5% in loss. So Bitcoin long-term and short-term hodler supply in profit and loss. So let's get into. So we see that this is a percentage. 16.2% of the short-term hodlers are in loss, 28.5% of the long-term hodlers are in loss, and long-term hodler loss 63.7%. So I think this is the total loss, or what's that? Profit and loss, yes. Okay, so I don't know what's this, but let's dive deep and we will get some light. Okay. Long-term scoop up more coins. They must have diamond hands, meaning they must not sell for analysts to note a true market bottom. Bitcoin miners selling coins is evidence that the market could be testing bottom ranges. Miners have sold 7,900 BTC since late May, but have recently slowed spending to about 1,350 BTC per month. So this is the miner capitulation tracking, the Pule multiply. So this is the Pule multiply, difficulty ribbon compression, DRC miner capitulation happening in these yellow regions. So you see this is the Bitcoin price, difficulty ribbon compression, and Pule multiply. So when Pule multiply is down under, let's say, 0.6, and also the DCR is under 0.1, then this is our miners capitulating. You see clearly in 2019, in 2020 COVID crash, and you see it right now. And yeah, so this is what it is. So miners are selling. Okay, overall Glassnode noted that the market looks near the bottom, stating that it has many hallmarks of the later stage of a bear market, but that investors should be aware that further pain could be in store. Overall, the fingerprint of a widespread capitulation and extreme financial stress is certainly in place. Okay, let's go and check out our next news. Bitcoin tanks on highest CPI data since 1981 as BTC price dips under 19,000 US dollar. So the CPI data is 0.3% higher, topped out at 9.1%, and BTC fell almost 800 US dollar. Dollar smashes new 20-year highs on hot CPI. 20-year, not 40. Somewhere I read 40 years. Okay, so this is the past few years, and you see that now the CPI reached 9.1%. Peak inflation is here with CPI coming in at 9.1, so that is what it is. And euro drops below dollar parity for the first time in 20 years. So in the first time in 20 years, 1 euro is 1 USD. So and if inflation was still calculated the same as it was 4 decades ago, today's reading would likely drop the others. So if that would be the same, then inflation would be higher in the last 30 years now. Okay, Ethereum also dropped, and yes, so not good news, but that's happening. Crypto winter presents an opportunity amid chaos, says Assets Group executive. Alex Tapscott told Cointelegraph that bear markets lead to great ideas being formed and new businesses being built. Crypto winters are always the best time to drill down on these core concepts, do the works, and build for the future. The last bear market brought us the NFT revolution, decentralized finance, stablecoins, and play-to-earn gaming. If Bitcoin was the spark for the financial services revolution, the DeFi is the accelerant. The fire spreading will engulf many firms that fail to innovate, adapt, and embrace this hot new industry. The most successful people in crypto are those who can keep calm and carry on I don't know when this bear market will end, but I'm highly confident that like all others it will end. So that is the main point here. Next, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin responds to POS critics amid upcoming merge. So guys, you know that Ethereum 2.0 will come, and the new and the old Ethereum will merge, and it will move to proof of stake from proof of work. Okay. Buterin responded, according to Buterin, POS doesn't include voting on protocol parameters, just like proof of work doesn't. Buterin also explained that nodes reject invalid blocks in both proof of stake and proof of work. Okay. Pro tip: if there is long established tradition of people debating A versus B based on deep arguments touching on math, economics and moral philosophy, and you come along saying B is dumb because of one line technicality involving definitions, you are probably wrong. Related, okay, cool. That was the news. Bank of Russia opposes private stablecoins in the country. Russia's central bank sees the digital ruble as the only technological payment options to support. So what is the message here? So guys, Russia doesn't want to use US fiat, so they are not accepting US fiat for the gas and for the oil, and they don't want allow using in Russia US dollar based stablecoins, but they are seeing the option, the digital ruble, as the only option. The central bank dismissed talk of Russia-based stablecoins started last week by Ministry of Finance, Director of Financial Policy Department. Okay, and they are criticized the idea of supporting stablecoins, which some private investors have sought to launch in the country. Private stablecoins are characterized by higher risks, so this is the reason, but I think the main reason because they are pegged to US dollar, because the pool of underlying assets doesn't belong to the issuer. They also stated that there is no guarantee of redemption, yes, yada yada. Okay. Combining all the advantages of digital payments and the reliability of national currency, they see the Russian CBDC as a solution. Okay, the central bank digital currency project lies at the heart of the CBR's suspicion towards all the private cryptocurrencies. Cool, but at least they are also creating regulation for Bitcoin. Three key metrics suggest Bitcoin and the wider crypto market have further to fall. Okay, what are these three key factors? Let us know. Since BTC downtrend from its peak, forming same descending triangle pattern every time, but each triangle is becoming smaller, and is the 300 week moving average can be a bottom. So triangles, smaller triangles, and dropping and reaching the potential of 300 moving average. I also shared this on my Twitter feed. We already under the 200 week moving average. Previous bull already started there, so that was a good bounce. And the 300 weekly moving average in 2020 after COVID crash, BTC already started from the 300 moving average, and due to the global bad conditions that we are witnessing now, the 400 week moving average can be the bottom at 12 and 13,000 US dollar. A few mid-cap altcoins rallied and sentiment slightly improved, but it fought back. So Asia base flow and derivatives demand is neutral and balanced. So Asia is not driving the crypto market as China banned crypto. The OKX Tether Premium measures the difference between China-based peer-to-peer trades and the official US dollar currencies. And now there is not a huge, excessive cryptocurrency retail demand pressure, the indicator above fair value at 100%. On the other hand, bearish markets likely flood market, USDT market offer causing a 4% or higher discount. So now there is maybe 1% discount. Yes. Cool. Let's go and check out our next news. Banks are representing $2 trillion in assets now offering Bitcoin and crypto exposure to clients, according to Bitwise. And more recently, a really fascinating development just in the last, I want to say, 9 months. There are 7 private banks and broker dealers that have put our products on their platforms for their advisors and clients to be able to get access. The platforms that over the last 9 months or 12 months, it's been recent and ramping up, are approving our products to get crypto exposure. They represent $2 trillion in assets and tens of thousands of advisors and millions of accounts. Okay, so that's something, it's spreading. So private banks providing crypto investments to their clients. Next piece of news is Bitcoin to make a new all-time high, so within 24 months. CoinShares CSO Meltem Demirors is saying this. So Bitcoin has always been a cyclical asset with drawdowns from peak to true at 80 to 90% historically. Now we are about 65% drawdown. Demirors noted expect Bitcoin to fall below 40,000. She didn't expect, so she didn't expect to fall below 14,000. And yeah, the pain would be a distant memory by 2024, saying in the next 24 months we will see new all-time highs in Bitcoin. So guys, this is the main takeaway. We obviously had a lot of liquidations, a lot of insolvency that has a massive impact on the market. We are talking about 10, 20, 30 billion of capital that has basically evaporated overnight. We certainly expect more pain ahead for tech stocks growth and also crypto, but she expects Bitcoin to reach new all-time high in 24 months. But it also serves as a massive opportunity for many no-coiners to enter the crypto market for the first time. Fortune favors the brave in crypto right now. Next piece of news is top crypto strategist says explosive Bitcoin rally imminent despite latest BTC pullback. Here is why. Okay, Credible Crypto is the guy. Was expecting a rejection from red and looking for a move down. Yes, we went down, so that's happened exactly in this CPI dump. A retracement that deep is okay. A retracement that deep keeps the bullish count intact. And after retracing the dip and putting it a higher low, if you manage to come back above these highs and break 22,000, it's likely that this correction was a wave 2 and we are getting a stronger wave 2 upside. In the case we are likely to rip past about the red region and confirm again as from my last video, and we will see that develop likely into a larger impulsive structure, and at the point reversal is well underway. Yes, so that's happened, almost that's happened. Bitcoin went down to this local demand zone and then bounced for now, but we are not out of the woods yet. Cool. And these are Elliott waves that what he's charting here. Doom Loop, Arthur Hayes reiterates 1 million Bitcoin price prediction. Quite strange because Arthur Hayes just gave predictions that Bitcoin will dump, and now he's giving his prediction that Bitcoin would touch 1 million by 2013, and that's cool. And yeah, so he believes that Bitcoin would be able to reach that milestone because of the hodl culture. Users with a high level of convictions will not sell their holdings since they anticipate significant price appreciation in the future. Hayes claims that the doom loop has begun, pointing to the fact that the euro and the dollar are close to reaching parity for the first time in the decades. And yeah, so that's already happened. Okay. And it may be extremely challenging for the ECB to pull off a much coveted soft landing. The inflation is higher for the first time since 2011. Next piece of news is Bitcoin potentially already in accumulation phase, gearing up for next bull market, says analyst Benjamin Cohen. According Bitcoin's running ROI could gauge whether the leading digital asset it is end of the bear market or at least close to that point. The last time the 90-day running ROI got really this bad was all the way back in 2018, and then before that it was all the way in 2014. Neither or which necessarily marked the bottom, but both times it did it. You can see that we did eventually have another leg down into a market cycle bottom. So when this ROI is at so low, then it's close marking the bottom, but after that also we had another huge drop. Okay, well, just pull up the 180-day ROI because this one's probably the most interesting from this bear market perspective. It's been a fairly brutal downtrend for quite some time, but perhaps the most interesting things to do is to compare it to 2019 and 2014 when we had those fairly brutal downtrends. BTC 180 days running ROI. Yes, okay. Next piece of news is what Bitcoin rally in sight as BTC flashes textbook bullish reversal pattern according to two crypto strategists. What is this pattern? Bitcoin 3-day MACD cross will likely lead to continuation up. The 3-day candle closes tonight. We are very likely going to confirm the cross soon. I think it's already happened, this MACD cross on the 3 days, and also they were talking about this Adam Eve pattern, but actually this failed. BTC testing the bottom of the formation. This is what kind of chart? Coinbase Pro BTC USD 30 minutes, or what's this? 30 minutes, yes. The trend is your friend until the end of the trend. The short-term trend is up with some momentum. The long-term trend is down deep in bear territory. In the short to medium term, I'm playing this bullish but being cautious about a macro lower high dump later on. Cool. Next piece of news is the empty GOX. Yes, it is still here, and this empty GOX panic will going forward as empty GOX will release 130,000 Bitcoin, but I think not all of those Bitcoins will be brought to the marketplace. Let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter. Also follow CorionX platform and follow our other projects like Pangat. So potential Bitcoin bottom scenarios at 300-day moving average or 400-day moving average and these charts you should definitely check out, and the previous bears, and where these moving averages Bitcoin price balanced on these moving averages, but and these moving averages are far away from each other for now, because the price went up so heavily. And the 400-day moving average can be bottom 12 and 13,000 US dollar. Give a like and share. In the next 24 months we will see next all-time highs in Bitcoin, according to Melton Deminos.
I mean, it's like the question we ask every time: what is actually happening here?
So guys, you can watch this and also give a like and share. Breaking: South African Central Bank wants to bring Bitcoin and crypto into the mainstream. Deputy Governor said this, and this is cool. Did I miss something? How can the CPI be to 9.1% if the major components are much higher than that? Fuel oil almost 100%, gasoline 60%, new cars 11%. So this is something that Snoop Dogg, or who is that, smoking 9.1%. Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland publishes paper titled Lightning Network Turning Bitcoin into Money. So this is definitely good news, and Bitcoin as a medium of exchange. Justin, 51% of Bitcoin and crypto investors in Saudi Arabia believe in it in the future of finance. Great explanation from Plan B, that what is the realized price is a sort of average cost price. Think of it like moving averages, but instead of equally weighting months are weighted by how many BTC moved on chain that month. So months are weighted how many BTC moved on that month. So 5 months realized is last 5 million prices weighted by BTC moved last 5 million. Same for 2 years and for all BTC. To 2 months, 5 months short-term hodlers, 2 years long-term hodlers. And now we are below the realized price, and the realized price is this black one. And these red dots are the Bitcoin price. Give a like and share. Check this inflation CPI prediction for July, the component of the CPI that you find here. So gasoline and utility gas service that just pumped recently. So this is why the inflation is so high in June, 9.1%. Give a like and share. Great chart of Fed fund rates and debt sustainability, acting like a huge pendulum, now arrived to the top. Rate hikes could ending up easing soon. So guys, also this is something quite important. After calling a crypto crash, Crypto Haze now called Bitcoin reaching 1 million without prediction a date. Yeah, it's not true, because he predicted 2013. Just I haven't realized in the. Be patient. These things take times. Second MACD downtrend in a bear always marked the Bitcoin bottom, as you see here. Second MACD downtrend always marked the Bitcoin bottom. Yes, this is from Dave the Wave. Give a like and share. 5 years ago, Bitcoin was already in the Congress. BTC making politics rate as based in mathematics and principles. Give a like and share. And Janet Yellen is now the Treasury of the United States. Shanghai is building a $52 billion US metaverse industry by 2025. Facebook Meta should catch up quickly. Laser Pangats, we are giving out these Discord places, and also we are having a nice juicy giveaway with one of our collaboration. Euro USD is at 1.1. So sad to say that, but this is
what it is. Be aware of this crypto phishing scam targeting Uniswap free users. So definitely this is something that be aware. And yes, and also let's these upon giveaways. So I think today it's ending or tomorrow, so I don't know, but let's share it again. The old money system and the new money system comes together. CZ Binance educate the bankers about Bitcoin and crypto. So CZ Binance together with Jamie Dimon, the president of the biggest bank, JP Morgan. Time to double down on digital assets according to Fidelity. And bank run happening in China. How will it affect Bitcoin? So guys, that's it. Let's go and check out some charts as we are heading into the night now. So this is the Dixie, the dollar strength index. You see the next horizontal level is 120. I think it will go as high as 120. Maybe it will top up there, but for now it seems it is unstoppable. And as you see, it's increasing. Then this is why inflation, because the inflation numbers and everybody just getting into the US dollar, but I wouldn't get into the US dollar as it has so high inflation. Euro USD is at parity at $1 US. So this happened last time in 2020, in 2002, and so this is what it is. I don't know why my Ethereum is here, but I will remove to the watch list. Okay, so let's go and check what Bitcoin is doing. Yes, okay. So Bitcoin on the daily charts, we have several setups here. So Bitcoin was on the brink to drop out from this wedge, but for now maybe this is a retest. Then we are setting up a short position, but if we're getting back in to the wedge, that we are starting a long position. What's happening on the 4-hourly? So yeah, so we are also in a downtrend on the hourly. So there is a downtrend, a clear downtrend here. And let's see if this is a kind of fake out or what's this. But this is a clear downtrend. And maybe that was a fake out, but now because we went above. But we have some horizontal levels, especially 20,000 US dollar. Okay, what else? Ethereum is heading to 1100. It's getting closer, and yeah, so Ethereum also bounced here. What I like on the Ethereum chart, that Ethereum has higher lows also on the 4-hourly, and on the daily we have a close and opening lower, but the spikes are higher. So also it can be a M pattern, and if it will break down, then a huge dump. But I'm bullish on Ethereum, especially the merge is coming soon. So guys, that's it for today. Be sure you are visiting our farms. We adjusted and updated our rewards, our APRs. So now you can go and farm the ERC20 version with providing liquidity on Uniswap, and you can earn up to 330% APR. And also if you are holding Binance Smart Chain of CorionX, you can go and earn up to 280% APR. So this is a nice juicy APR, so definitely watch and provide some liquidity here. Follow me on Twitter, and definitely follow our laser punk gods as well. and also Corion platform, and play safe. I think this is the best time for dollar cost averaging for the next bull run. Just go in a trade if you are a professional trader. If not, then don't do anything. Just dollar cost averaging for the long-term backs. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for smashing those likes. See you in the next video. Bye.